So number two, say a money site has 100 branded properties instead of the 20 properties you do today. Will it be risky to add all of them to the SameAs schema in the money site? Okay, I'm going to give you my opinion on this and what I do, and then I'm sure Marco will have something to say about it as well. I don't typically list all of the properties that are created for SameAs. What I do is go look and see what Google deems are the most important. How do you do that? I've talked about this many times. But if it's for a local project, I'll put the name of the business in, so the company name, and then the phone number in the search bar of Google, and I'll hit search. And I'll automatically, I always put the major social media ones in there, the Google site, GMB website if it's there, the GMB map URL, not the share URL, but the CID equals URL, right? So that's the non-redirect version of the URL for the Google map. I put all of those are just like standard. But if I'm for every single project, I'll just go in and do a company name search and a phone number search. Again, this is for local, but it's the same process would apply. Is go do a brand search, and for NAP, I like to use two data points. So for name, address, phone number, I like to use name and phone number. And what I do is just go collect all of the URLs that are indexed in Google on the top 2 pages. It's not all the time 20, right? It sometimes might only be 12 out of 20. Are the actual, are relevant. I'll extract or scrape the most relevant URLs from the top 2 pages. And that's what I put in as SameAs, besides the standard SameAs properties that I always put in. That's just what works for me. And I've been able to get results with that over and over and over again. But what do you think, Marco? What do you say?
Yeah, like I wouldn't go overboard and put like 100 branded properties in there, or however amount of properties in there. But okay, so this is supposed to be for social media properties. That's what the SameAs is this particular SameAs schema is designed for, what we're talking about. But what I have put in there is, for example, my S3 bucket, and lo and behold, my S3 bucket comes up for the branded search. Isn't that interesting? And I have put my drive stack in there, right? The drive URL in there, and lo and behold, my docs and my spreadsheet and other things will come up for the branded search. And so we know, like we absolutely know that we can manipulate schema. Yeah. Be careful, because you can get hit with a schema penalty. Brady can tell you about that. You can be hit with a schema penalty. So it just how risk versus reward. How much risk are you willing to take? And what's the reward worth? If not, then you just take the strongest ones, right? Because what you're looking also to do is to influence your knowledge panel and have those social media buttons appear in your knowledge panel. It's kind of like a badge. It just looks good to have those in there. And one of those ways to do it is through the SameAs schema.
I agree.